Right, I've just got my hands on the new Blood and Zeal Killteam box. Kind of want to look at this straight away, so I've pushed all the custodies to the side. They are taking a back seat for the minute. I have more interest in the corn side of things than I do the ecclesiarchy. It is a smallish box. It's got, what is it? It's 2 for Killteams, isn't it? 11 for the Sanctifiers and 8 for the Operatives. So, Goremongers is 8, Sanctifiers is 11. And then there's the Shrine Statue in there as well. So, terrain I'm not massively interested in. These guys look cool. Be interesting to see if they're a 1-box kill team or if they're a 2-box kill team though. That would be the interesting thing. These are the guys I want though. And as far as I can tell, the Goremongers are a 1-box kill team. I think specialist wise should just be a 1-box. But yeah, quite like the Death Cult Assassin. He's pretty cool looking. That's the specialist. I can't think what they're called. I'll have a look in a second. But I have a feeling that you can only probably make. There's 2. But I'm pretty sure that that flaming brand type thing is some sort of specialist thing as well, because I'm pretty sure that that hand and that hand. Yeah, there's probably only one way to do it. But there's some pretty cool dudes in there. There's a guy with the double hand flamers, he looks badass. The Eviscerator as well. I think the standard guys for these are Preachers, and the standard guys for these are Aspirants. So assuming that these get a 40k box, because I'm fairly sure that you can make quite a lot of these guys just as the standard dudes, and I'm pretty sure that these guys have got options to all be Aspirants. So, yeah. Interesting to see what they look like when it comes to 40k. So, let's have a look. So it is only a mini box. One little terrain piece. The same size box as the Orc ones. That's the terrain. 1 sprue for the statue. That will probably go in my terrain pile and possibly never used. Yeah, I don't know. Those wings are cool though. You'll probably use those wings for something. If I don't actually end up making an actual statue out of it. But yeah. What else have we got? This is the corn sprue by the look of it. Yeah, Goremongers. Looks like I was right about them. A lot of them being able to be Aspirants. By the look of it, they let's move this camera down here a second. There's a lot of double-handed chain blades in there, so I'm going to guess there's quite a lot of different build options. Or at least to be able to make every single specialist into just one of the standard Aspirant dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's quite a lot of heads there as well. I'm quite a big fan of all of these like Bane style backpacks. The drug dispenser type things. I'm pretty sure they've got some sort of strange mechanic of having their tanks on their back, like full, half full and empty. Being able to drain the drug tanks on their backs to perform these sort of actions. I'm a massive fan of these mechanical like legs. They're going to be cool. So yeah, I'm 100% going to build these guys up first. That's class. It's a single double sprue for the Preachers as well, by the look of it. 100% is definitely not a lobotomized baby. Definitely clone bred, yeah, I'm sure. But that's quite a cool little cherub. Oh, there's his little wings. Little cherub wings. The Abbot model's actually quite chunky. That's the back of his, yeah, that's his back of his coat there. So he's quite a big boy. Everyone else is quite, scale-wise, is quite small. If I don't use these in Necromunda, they may end up getting changed into Redemptionist. Sorry, if I don't use these for Killteam, they will get changed into Redemptionist for Necromunda. A piece of tissue paper. So, not actually a huge amount of sprues. I'm assuming, yeah, so that's some cool art in there. Same as with the Orc one. It's a Dossier. Tokens. And then, is it 3 packs of cards? 3 packs of cards, and then mission cards as well. I'm going to put them back in there because they're going to go everywhere. I've already popped one out. Keep that back out in a second. Oh, and that's the instructions there. That's interesting. I'm going to move down a second because this is the build instructions. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if you could make what you could make out of them. So let's really quickly have a quick look. So that's the Confessor, not Abbot, Confessor. So he's a single build, 2 different head options though. Cherub is there. So Cherub's only one thing, and it's just a separate head for the main dude. Death Cult Assassin, so he's a single model, so he's just got head options, no weapon options. Salvationist, again, it's just a single model, no options. How would you say that? Miraculous? Miracultist? Miraculous. That's one I'm going to say Miraculous. That's a single model as well. And then Missionaries, Sanctify Missionaries. So there is a variant there. That's a Plasma Gun and the Melter. So you're going to have to choose on that one. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the brand thing. I can't remember. That is definitely an option. So there's only one of them for the left hand. So it goes on to her. If you run her with a Plasma Gun. And then there's the other one. So the other one's Flamer only. Has the option for using that hand. So it's a Flamer version, or it's a Plasma or Melter. So you can't use, yeah, so you're not going to be able to have a Plasma and a Melter. It's Plasma or Melter, and then there's a Flamer option. Okay, here's your actual options. So Preacher option, and then a Drill Abbot. So I'm going to guess Drill Abbot as a specialist. I haven't even looked at the rule book yet, but I'm going to assume Drill Abbot as a specialist. Sanctify Preacher. That's the standard dudes. Yeah, there we go. Sanctify a Persecutor, and then Preacher. So just go back to that one a minute. Drill Abbot. Well, he literally just got a hammer. Hammer and some sort of like reliquary. Yeah, Sanctify a Persecutor. That's the guy with the Eviscerator. And then you've got an option to build him as a standard Preacher. So Chainsword and Hand Flamer. Sanctify a Conflagrator. Oh, that's the dude with the 2 Hand Flamers. That's cool that he's. And then just a standard Preacher version of him. So I'm going to assume that in 40k you're going to be able to run these as all Preachers. And then Reliquant. Sanctify Reliquant or Preacher. So don't see just a standard Preacher. How many is this? 1 specialist, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Flamer one, 6 for, depending on who you choose there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11 operatives. So I guess it's only going to be a 2-box kill team if you choose to want to have a bunch of standard Flamer Preacher, Sanctified Preacher guys. Alright, Goremongers. Please be 1 box. Let's see. Blood Herald has no other options. Nope. So Blood Herald is just that single model, which is fine because he looks cool. So Blood Taker Specialist or Aspirant. Goremonger Impaler or Aspirant. Skull Claimer or Aspirant as a variant. Stalker or Aspirant as a variant. Inciter or Aspirant as a variant. And then just 2 aspirants. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is a 1 box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so you'll be able to make every specialist and 2 aspirants. Okay, and then what's that in the back there? It's just the statue rules. Okay, cool. That makes hardly any of that probably made any sense to anyone, but I want to see. So this is the dossier. I want to see what the actual composition is. Just real quickly. I do want to actually build the corn guys. I'm just going to skip through all this because I probably shouldn't have it. Right, let's have a real quick look. So, sorry about the glare. Sanctified kill team is 1 Confessor, 1 Cherub, so that's 2, and then 9 out of the list, so that's 11. Other than Preacher Operatives, your kill team can only include each operative above once. Your kill team can only include up to 4 other Preacher Operatives. Okay, so you can then make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, you can have 2 missionaries. One of those missionaries has to have the flamer, the other one. So that's your only real choice one there, is that you have to choose whether or not you want the melt gun or the plasma gun. I'm not planning on building the missionaries anytime soon, so I will wait and see how that works. The other one I want to look at, I'm not even going to put the ploys out here because I'm sure someone would like to see all of that stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Goremongers, Herald, 7 operatives, so that's the full 8. 1 of everyone except for aspirant, so you can only have 1 of everyone except for the aspirant, which is fine. So yeah, it's a 1 box kill team. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, so this was just going to be a quick one. Oh, there's the rules for the Gore tanks there. Sangua Vitai. Okay, I'll have a look at those rules later, but not right now. I will just really do a very quick flick on these pages. Stalker, Skull Claimer, Inciter, and then I'll just flick back there a second. I'm sure if anyone wants to actually quickly see what some of these guys have as part of their stats. 10 wounds, 5 wounds, 7 wounds, 8 wounds. 7, 7, 8, 7. So it looks like 7's the standard wounds for the Sanctifiers. And then, what were the wounds on the Gores? Gorechosen, 11, so 10. It looks like, yeah, 10, 10, 10, 10. So 10 is the standard wounds, movement 7. I did see a rule that says that they can't actually lose more than 8 wounds per shooting action, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that looks like that's my job for the rest of the day, is to build some Gorechosen. And I wasn't planning on doing that right now, but do you know what? Sod it, I'm going to bung them over there. Ooh, that was a bang. Where's my grub mat? My old faithful, super old, rubbery Citadel mat. So the first guy is the Blood Herald. There's a confusing amount of tiny pieces here. I think this will be one of my preferred kits, because one thing I hate is when you get kits with an absolute shed ton of extra bits. As much as everyone loves bits box bits, I'm sure, but I hate it when a kit gives you like 50 different options. Like, you can only use one of said 50 and you end up with like essentially a whole extra unit's worth of bits you can't do anything with. I really do want to see what these guys look like. It's hard to tell how big these guys are actually, because they're really skinny. And this guy styling kind of makes it look like he wants to be a bloodletter, which I think is their whole deal, is they're imitating bloodletters. So layout wise on the sprue, it's going to be one of those pain in the ass ones where it's actually really difficult to figure out where anything is, because 1 was here, 2 was here, but where the hell's 3? How long will it take me to notice where number 3 is? Is it going to be one of those stupid ones where number 3 is like all the way over here somewhere on the complete opposite side? No, am I just being completely dense? Number 2, 16, 14. Why is there 62 over here? Number 4, number 11. Oh, don't do this to me. Gonna have one of those weird sprues that's like mislabeled a number on it. Literally can't see a number 3. 6, 9. I've just found number 3, and it's not what it should be. So this one here says it's number 3. That is not a leg. That's a torso. So there we go. For anyone who decides to build these guys. Number 3 is actually number 4 on the list. And number 4, oh there we go, is the leg that says it's number 3. Yeah. That's very stupid. They've done it with his weapon as well. No, number 8 is number 8. That's actually quite cool. See, these guys look a lot like the jackals, but with cybernetic legs. So it's at this point that I decide to speed the video up, because yeah, no one wants to see me spending half an hour making a single guy. especially since I had to choose whether or not he was having a pointy hand or holding a trophy in his other hand. I opted for the pointy hand, just so you know. Yeah, really enjoyed building him. These models look like they're going to be amazing. The aesthetic of them basically pretending to be bloodletters or wanting to be bloodletters or whatever it is, I haven't read the book to see, but I'll read later, is really cool. Yeah, looking forward to making them. It's going to be quite a nice change from painting all the gold, which is what I've been doing recently. And yeah, apologies for the quality of the video. I've thrown this out. I've literally got it today in the last hour or so, and just literally wanted to start doing stuff. And yeah, the camera quality and the lighting's not the best, but it is what it is. We do what we do on short notice. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see what they look like when they're painted. Cheers, guys. Bye.